Hello, today I'm gonna cook drumstick into my pressure cooker. So I have so far a drumstick. So what I like to do this seasoning today with rosemary. So I use of this for a drumstick 1 full tablespoon. I also use 1 tablespoon of adobo. This is the seasoning. And I use half a tablespoon of salt. As well, I did use 1 package of Sazon Goya with saffron. After that, I chopped 1 onion, 1 full onion. I add it to my crock pot and I add 1 cup of water. Then I'm not using the rack, the steam rack, which I'm going to show you some. I don't use this at all. Most of the time I only use that for my potatoes. So I add already all my chicken into my crock pot. So what we want to do is to close and secure the lid. Make sure your valve is closed to help the steam. And I always do it in steam. So all you gotta do is press steam. I'm gonna set up my chicken for 25 minutes. And I'm gonna press start. Now it's heating up, and I'll be right back when the chicken is done and ready. So now we're back, and as you guys can see, it's done. And I love this because it goes straight to keep warm, just depending what kind of food you have. Although I would prefer that it is stopped automatically instead of going straight to warm, just in case the food get overcooked. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and press stop, and I'll be right back though, because I'm not gonna wait 10 minutes. We still have to wait 10 minutes for the pressure to be released and the steam to come out. And after that, I'll be right back with you guys. I wanted to show you how the chicken came out. It's very tender, and you don't have to cook it for a long time. It's actually, you can see it's falling apart as I squeeze it. So now what I did, I emptied the crock pot. I let it cool down. I released the pressure and everything. I emptied the crock pot and I put it back in. So now I want to give some color. You have 3 options. You can put it straight in your pressure in your stove and brown it, or you can use your air fryer. But this time I chose to put it back in the crock pot. So I like it because you don't have to use tons of oil. So basically, I know the amount that I always add. I usually add 3 tablespoons, about, or 2, depending how much chicken I have. So now I just add my oil. It's not completely coated. And I just gonna go brown saute, because that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna press start, let it heat it up. I love this because it heat up very quick. But this time I just want to put it back, saute, so it can maintain its moisture. So we're just gonna wait a few minutes. And I guess I'll be right back. It might take like 2 or 3 minutes just to heat up. It's already hot. So what I'm going to do, before I do this, which I always do, I always sprinkle a little bit of salt. Just because it has water and you don't want that to come back to you. You don't want to get burned. So just sprinkle a little bit of salt in the oil, and let's see the experience. So I'm just adding all my chicken. Feel the sizzling? I hope you guys do. Look, the bone is falling apart, and that was only a 25-minute thing. While this is cooking, for the reason I don't use the rack and I just put water and add my chicken, it's because they tend to get better flavor. So I prefer not to use it except for potatoes or other things that I just want to brown. So we just leave it a few minutes and then we're just going to turn it maybe in about a minute. Just be careful you guys don't get burned. If you need to have the lid next to you all the time, you can grab the same kitchen lid and just close it if you need to. It's the same regular kitchen lid that we use for the regular pot. That is if it is necessary. So, another thing I want to mention, I use the Rosamery tongs because I don't want this to get scratched. And it is heat resistant. So I'm just turning it to the other side. And you want to be careful turning it depending how long it was cooked. Because you got to remember, it takes about 3 to 4 minutes to heat up. And that's not counting your minutes that you're putting it to cook. After it's done, that's another 10 minutes that you got to wait for it to be depressurized. So that's total almost 40 minutes. So you want to watch on how long you want to put it there. So I'm just turning on my chicken. Because I want to give beautiful color. And I can show you, we don't have, it's not even a total of 10 minutes cooking it. And you can see how brown, I don't know if you can see it here. Well, that's bad, now we gotta throw it away. But I can show you when I give it this one. They're so tender. And they're getting a beautiful, beautiful color. I want to take this one out and show you. It's not completely ready, but you can see it's browning. I love that beautiful color. I'm going to turn it back again to the other side. Just want to be careful so you don't break the chicken. Because we don't want it super crunchy. We just actually here just giving that beautiful color. And I'll be back when the chicken is done. Okay, my chicken is ready. So I'm just gonna press stop. And we're gonna take the chicken out. This is what I was talking. I don't want it super crunchy, but I wanted to give it color. This is something you could have done first, but I prefer to do it last, depending on the recipe that I'm making. Just for the reason that I think it tastes a lot better and it maintains its moisture. Look how beautiful, look at that piece there. So just gently remove because it's very, and you just get one plate to give it close out. Just take this one out. Remove this chicken here. And this is what I wanted to show you. How beautiful. Still moist, very crunchy. And if you can see, each single one looks the same. Very crunchy. Not too crunchy, but it has its color. Beautiful. So just serve it however you like it. See you back, guys, in a different time.